Wait before going at her again. Anyone's guess. Well, Sam placed her half-empty glass on a nearby table. At least Avery has the financial freedom to avoid her over-controlling parents. I've never seen domineering parents loosen their grip on their children. Perhaps Avery will pry their fingers off. A fast-paced song had the woman of the hour bouncing to the beat. She certainly is breaking loose tonight. What is she drinking? It's called a ball and chain, otherwise known as fireball and tequila shots. That's gonna hurt in the morning. A chattering of women increased in volume and brought both their attention to the front door. A tall, muscle-bound 20-something walked in wearing the fakest cop's uniform Lori had ever seen. Sam shook her head. When the stripper arrives, that's my cue to leave. Lori waved her off. Go home to your hot man. I'll stick around and make sure our client doesn't do anything tabloid perfect. Sam kissed the side of Lori's cheek before skirting around the crowd. Someone handed Lori a plate full of cream cheese frosting smothered cake. Strippers and sugar. It could be worse. The sound of glass crashing to the floor brought Lori's eyes wide open. In front of her, the world shimmered into focus. Bright light glared. Avery's condo. Commando stripper. It all came back in a breath. Fuzzy pain sat in the back of her neck and threatened serious pain if she didn't change position. She shifted and closed her eyes. The guttural sound of someone attempting to empty their stomach shot her into action. Lori zeroed in on the noise. Avery, God lover, made it halfway to the stone and lacquer bathroom before losing the previous evening's indulgence. Choking back the involuntary desire to follow Avery's stomach, Lori swallowed hard, moved past the mess, and grasped the girl's hair as she found the toilet. Oh, God. Lori wasn't sure who was praying to the porcelain throne, Avery or her, but one of them was exclaiming something. I got ya, Lori said as she closed her eyes and thought of rainbows and unicorns. Avery emptied her stomach, the hard way, into the pristine white Kohler toilet. Just when Lori thought the worst was over, it wasn't. Oh, damn. Lori sucked air in through her mouth. Only when the sound of the toilet flushing hit her ears did Lori open her eyes. You good? Avery heaved. Nope. 2 minutes later. For every day she sat at her desk charging $500 an hour for her efforts, this wasn't one of them. Nurses, Lori decided then and there, deserved a half-off deal when they showed up looking for representation. One too many tequila shots. Avery's comment had Lori grinning. Or 5. Avery leaned against the tub, head in her hands. You said my divorce wasn't going to be painful. Laughing, Lori said, Your divorce was final before Patron and Detective Dan. Avery opened one eye. Was that his name? I never got his name. He was firm. Lori grinned, thinking of the fake stripper cop. Everywhere. They both laughed. Stop, it hurts. Come on. Lori helped Avery to her feet and down the hall. I need to clean that. Avery turned her head away from her own mess. I got ya. Or she'd call someone from an emergency maid service with combat pay who would get it. After placing Avery on her sofa, Lori turned to the open kitchen. Coffee. Avery moaned. For me. You get crackers and ice chips until noon. A fancy single-serving coffee dispenser was a divorce gift from one of Avery's friends. Lori had cracked it open after midnight in an effort to sober up a few guests before they left. Most of them went by way of over-tipped Uber drivers. That party was epic. Lori felt 5 years past the epic days of her life. It was memorable. A coffee cup mated under the stream of hot cappuccino. Just the smell helped.